Make sure that the LARP channel works. Please bear with me. It says excellent connection, so I'm guessing something's coming in. There you go, it works. Cool! So ground control, make sure that I can actually see the chats. And everything is good. Alright, let's get back into it. And hi! Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Hi, my name is Jinx. I'm happy that you guys are here. We have a bit of booze. We have a bit of gaming today. It's gonna be fun. I actually really want to try this. Like, I've been thinking about this game the entire time. Lick the fish. I don't want to lick the fish! The fish actually looks scared. Whatever. Sounds like a lesbian. Like the fish. Like the fish. Why did the YouTube not appear on ground control? That's fucked up. Whatever. Okay, let's get into it. Continue. Oh god, directly here. Fuck.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Doing pretty good, Vanny. Vanny, what the fuck?
Long time.
Vanna.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. That's true, we haven't seen the mirror at all this time. Discount Ivy? What? Hi!
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Yeah.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror?
Hello,
Let's
how's
just
it
go
going?
into the basement and find her body, so we can be done with this.
I care about whether I'm being lied to, of how handsome I am. I don't think we've ever said
I care
that.
less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
It's true. Very true.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Yeah, we're gonna go see the mirror. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Why is the narrator not
Really
seeing
isn't
this?
funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
Huh.
Now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
How weird. Okay, we take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
True. You may need to trim the claws. Hey, don't bitch about my long
The
claws.
basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky
I like my
wooden
clawy
stairwell.
hands.
Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust,
Ugh.
and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As
What is
much as
going
I
on?
appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. Guess we'll just have to go
GPS
down and see.
3221. GPS comes in screaming like a fangirl.
Hi, GPS.
322
The form of the
fangirl
princess comes
OMG,
into
it's
view.
Jinx.
A
Thank you,
skeletal
GPS.
body lying in a heap on the
Why-
floor.
why is she
its
dead?
wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
She's already dead. What the fuck?
Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you
Oh,
have a chance
what the
to finish
fuck?
your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath. the
No,
floor.
she's a ghost.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
That's a good point.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller.
Hi!
I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
I didn't kill you.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Ugh.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
What's going on?
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Hey, if we can kill her, right? Slave a princess!
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade.
We killed her once.
It's like you're slashing
oh
at
no.
air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
This might be a prom.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Thanks, Mommy.
But I didn't say you could touch me. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job? Or
Well,
what?
the voice is telling me to come. If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. That's true. Stop playing the victim. You friend. That's true. They did try to kill me.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms?
Well, yeah.
They had stabbing on the mind.
I wasn't gonna kill you. I was just gonna talk to you. That knife could have been for anything. That's true.
It could have, but it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding murderer.
Feels like I'm talking to GLaDOS right now. If I knew I'd have talked with you again, I wouldn't have slain you. That's true. Of course I attacked you. You were supposed to end the world.
So, that's where the hostility comes from. I don't know where you got that idea.
The voice in my head. It's a yes or no question. Do you want to end the world?
I already gave you my answer.
Hey, Bar.
All I want to do is leave. All I want to do is stop feeling trapped. I couldn't give a damn about the world. I can't even remember what it's like.
Aren't you living in this
I
world?
think that's all the answer we're gonna get out of her.
Okay. Should we just leave? Can I try to slay her again?
You swing at the princess once
God damn it.
more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing as she disappears.
I had to try it, okay? Yeah! Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding
Hi,
her
Ivy.
hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment.
What's wrong?
She draws in close.
Oh no. Oh no.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, Keller. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here. Together. All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home.
I might have fucked up, chat.
Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
Oh no.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
Please don't eat me.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes?
Yes?
Nothing happens.
Huh.
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't.
We're good.
We're fine.
We're fine. Everything's good. Did you miss?
No.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is.
Oh no.
A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
Huh?
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
That's true. Slave a princess!
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects.
Huh.
A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late.
Oh. Oh.
In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart.
That's mine, right? Oh no.
It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
Is she fucking...
I'm afraid you'll never know.
Oh.
As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
This bitch. The Wraith. Oh no. That's not a name that I like.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her. Again. The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Maybe.
Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this.
True.
There's got to be a right answer.
She's a ghost.
And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
Kind of
That's
feels
ridiculous.
like it.
There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work. I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Who's them?
So you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
I still don't know what the narrator is,
Well,
though.
we didn't
Like, what's
have
the-
to start over.
What's the
We
point
killed
of...
ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that?
It was boring.
Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
It was like 2 frames.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy. Well, were you happy?
I killed myself.
We weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
It was kind of awful.
Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately,
Nah. Chat,
whatever you did
is
the
this
first
real?
Time, it sounds like it
I don't think it's
almost
real.
Worked. So how about you give it one last try?
One
Because
last try?
killing
Okay.
yourself seemed to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
And why should we help you? Let's actually just go to the cabin here. Actually, no.
You continue down the path towards the cabin.
I don't think we've seen this one.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your
The
destination.
forest is kind of fucked up right now.
I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Murder! Murder, murder,
The more
murder!
he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Okay.
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology
There's
on me?
obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her
All
out.
these voices are me.
So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
From my understanding, everything is me, including the narrator.
The interior
Huh.
of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
There's no blades! We can't kill her.
Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Fucking voice of a cold.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now.
There's literally like 20 people watching you right now.
Stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
True.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror.
What are the odds she's waiting for us right now? Just out of sight, on the other side of that glass.
This is
You
kind of
reach
weird.
your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
Kind of does feel like that.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit, where is she?
She's on the ceiling.
Feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips
On the
a
floor?
beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them.
Why my legs?
You're met
Oh god.
with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long...
Hi, princess.
crooked teeth.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
I feel like she's not happy.
I thought maybe you'd see what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over.
It's not a mistake. The voice is trying to tell me to kill you.
After I ripped your heart out, you still cut me.
God damn it,
And
Kurt
for
out.
What? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you.
How many ex-wives do you have, Rug?
Worse. Well, maybe a lot worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just
Please
like
don't.
you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
Please
Do
don't.
we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
Murder.
Well, unless you have any specific ideas. I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Look, we're even now. I killed you, and then you killed me. Under the bridge, right? I'm a victim of all of this. You too. When it possessed me against my will to make me better than me, do you need to take my body? That's fine. I actually came here to free you, Shruggle. Let's say this one. We're even, right?
And you think that's even? How adorable.
I think she's not happy, actually.
But I think you forgot about the part where you tried killing me again.
Well, I tried to kill you, like, a little bit.
I would just want to get it over with. You've lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Where's the kill you button? I'm a victim in this also.
But you did hurt me. Twice even. And I'm not letting you do it again.
It's not my fault!
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is clear behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Hi, friend.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't
Princess
have a
isn't
weapon,
really a princess
so I'm
anymore.
afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here?
Yeah.
Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up.
Hey, Pingu!
Are you seriously trying to blame this on us?
We're getting gaslit right now. Again.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
The membrane of my soul? What?
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
She's like a cancer. Oh, God.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
Am I a furry? Why not?
There's another option, you know.
Murder!
Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
Hey, Red. How's it going?
That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
Pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Oh, no.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Time to throw my body in the abyss. Yeet!
A single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I won't let you do this.
Oh, you
Capillaries burst.
don't really have a choice now.
Muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are
thank you,
greater
Red.
than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's
That's true.
just a step away.
Even if you throw yourself into the abyss, you still lose.
So it's still a win-win.
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why do you hate me?
Her thought slips through you.
Because you
unheeded
fucking went in my
as
body, you
fall
bitch.
and
This is
fall
my body, not yours.
And fall.
I like it when they swallow? What the fuck? There's a lot of ha-ha-has.
What an end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens
It's
now?
something.
But you need what happens now. You wanted it.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
I don't think you're going to find that out.
Oh? And why is that?
You just pay better attention to your head. You laugh. Go on. It's just you and you and you and me. Idiot.
He's gone. But
Hi there. Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel a something, a mass of growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
Bye-bye. She got yoinked.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? There's
Nah.
that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad.
Yeah, just trust
Like,
me.
Looking into it
We've
right
already
now
been
is
here.
going to be the end of everything.
Don't worry
It's going
about
to
it.
Do something to us. I can feel it. You don't need to comfort them.
It's the end for you, but not for me.
I would have kept them in the dark if I were you. What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. So you're the real puppet master here? Can't believe I tried to help you.
How are we gonna look? You approach the mirror. But you need to see what's in it. You're unraveled. At least it's another Halo 3 from the Master Chief collection where you get 14 achievements during the final epic cutscene, ruining it entirely. Yeah, not surprised about that. Achievements are stupid. You're at the cabin. I love how the hands actually make a fire.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you think there's people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are frail and impermanent. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Do you think we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But
I've always found
nothing
achievements
cannot
just
exist
dumb.
on its own.
I get
And
it.
because
I
of
just,
that,
meh. I don't care about them.
Nothing can't exist. No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I don't know. What is the narrator? He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Fuck the narrator.
One, whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Huh. Okay, well, let's go see.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
I love how it's just a fucking glass every time. But yeah, apathy, it's kind of dumb. I'm really against fucking achievements all the time. I find it stupid.
You're on a path. You're here.
Let's just go off to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path. A warning. She will. We're not going to go
Solve the stuff
ignore
that
him.
we've already
He doesn't-
seen. A line crossed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The
This time we're not
blade
taking
is-
the blade. Without the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive, her voice softly
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Voice of a hero.
Don't
Okay.
let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Yeah, but we're a hero. I'm here to save you. I'm just checking in on you.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You
Hi there,
walk down the
princess.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
That's true.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay.
I just want to talk. What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
God damn it, Philip.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
But why?
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Hey, DK. Hi. If I'm the person you've seen in a while, or have you been eating or drinking, I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I think you're actually dangerous. But I want to see for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I
I don't
think?
remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
What I do doesn't really matter, right? At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Is she doing a trust ball with me?
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
It's the voices in my head.
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
That's true.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
I don't think like a single chain
We
would
both
stop
know
you.
that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
My voice is in my head. All the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
It's a monarch. They don't. I'm gonna examine the yeah.
You're only making this more difficult.
I'm examining the chains.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aw, she looks so
You're
nice.
making a huge mistake.
But I feel like she's
No,
a nice
You're
person.
doing the right thing.
Thank you, hero.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm gonna check upstairs, maybe. Do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
With the power of friendship and love.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
What?
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Cut you out of them.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
What?
Is someone else here?
What?
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
What?
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess.
No, hold the fuck up.
And
For
you
someone
won't
here.
leave
For someone
until
else
the
here.
task is done. You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Who? How? What?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did. These cunts.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's
What
now.
the fuck?
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what
Holy
happens
shit!
if you do that.
I'm still saving the princess. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with her.
Against your better judgment, You place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to
Why is he I'm not fucking with that
to
bitch.
cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Lady! What's wrong with you?
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
That's the most fucked up part.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, for sure. We can leave. Yeah.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
What's the narrator doing?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body
Whoa!
steps forward and raises the blade.
Bitch!
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
What?
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this,
The
right?
narrator's a bitch.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Fucking bitch. No. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Nah, man, you're not doing
As
this.
your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
I know. Help.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
No, hold up. Don't.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no.
Hey, 99.
I'm so sorry.
Game's really
Stay
fun.
strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I don't think so.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again.
She's a tad bit
You feel
fucked up.
every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
She really sucks at killing people, though.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't hardly use it, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you.
28
You
stab
collapse to the
wounds.
floor, your
Ven
blood
with good
pooling
kudo.
around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
It's your choice. You did this,
Everything goes
narrator.
dark,
You're the cunt.
and you die.
The damsel in distress. I wonder if she's gonna remember the fact that we tried to save
You're
her.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Can we talk with a narrator right now?
my tricks.
Tried.
What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
You tried to kill her, you bitch.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
This guy reminds me of, what's his name? Always calling me. Meh. He sounds like that guy, the vampire dude. Transylvania vampire. God damn it, what's his name? Shit. Laszlo. Yeah, Laszlo. Let's go. Alright, let's go to the cabin, I guess. For our new friend.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only
Understandable,
thing in the
90.
world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure,
love this.
yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
True.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay, what kind of cabin are we gonna have?
The interior
Ooh.
of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded
This is
tapestries.
pretty.
A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Nope. Nope, just entering the basement. No blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches
This is
positioned along
pretty.
the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
A soft voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Someone over there.
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can
Minecraft
still do
house.
right by her without all this
Oh, I feel like
over-the-top
playing
fauna.
Minecraft soon. We could.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs
Hello,
and lock eyes with
princess.
the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
From your
You know
unjust
she
and
can't hear
foul.
you, right?
Love it.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
I am back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
I have been.
That's right, villain, and
Smith-
you killed us.
Smith is the kind of guy to have I can
Well,
fix her.
She
Yeah,
killed us.
100%.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Nah.
Damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Nice.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She's so nice.
She took that in stride.
You were doing
To
just
a
your best.
surprising extent.
Well done.
An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
She is perfect. I like
Do
her.
you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
True. She might actually have also voices. Rescue the princess?
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that
Ah,
she's a
shit.
world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
Will we?
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
With a lot of lube, we sure
If her
can.
hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
She doesn't have lube.
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided
The
by
underscore
love and
or
my own
alien,
good nature?
with lube anything is
Or would you
achievable.
rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
Thank you, Aurelio.
think
Thank
I'd
you for
rather believe in
49
facts.
months. Woo!
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
Embarrassing.
One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
Well, we don't. So
Not on
fuck
my
you.
watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Damn.
You wouldn't.
I
would.
would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You
No
approach
way.
the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
What?
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it.
She has such a nice
Guess I have
face.
to.
She looks all happy and
I
stuff.
told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Smashing time.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
I love
What do we
this.
do now?
We fuck. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Well, what do you want to do?
I mean, you sort of did last time, but this is different.
Because you're free now.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes
Oh, no.
in deep reflection.
Oh no.
And then she shrugs.
Oh no.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Did she just do the I don't know? I don't know. What do you want to do? Do you want to end the world? I'm doing it.
Are you seriously asking her that?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No. No, don't give me a choice. No, I don't want to end the world. I have no feeling about the world ending either way. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you bring a slow and painful ruin to them all. What do I do, chat?
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
Okay. If that's what you think is best, then that's what we'll do when we leave.
We're gonna burn the world!
We'll bring ruin to everyone and everything. Nothing will be left standing in the wake of the unceasing entropy will unleash upon all of creation.
I love this one!
Okay, so whatever we do next, we should not let her out. She can't just want to make us happy.
I love it!
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
She's becoming more
Is she
weeb.
broken? What's going on?
She's
What's
becoming
going
weeber.
on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
There's really something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Can to leave? I can't just figure it. I want you to make me unhappy? Oh no. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base yourself on your entire happiness on me. You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
What the fuck? It's like the perfect wife. How's the slaying going on? Pretty good, Deadly.
No, she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here?
What are you trying to say, love?
Why now?
Person mirror? If only I had a wife like that. Fuck you, bitch!
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Preen
right?
for a while. Huh. How are we gonna look now? Gaze into your reflection. Yellow! Yellow! Hi, anime! Okay, what's gonna happen now? Why do we have a caca? You are nothing at all? What? A figure faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. We're a caca. Why are we a burb?
I think you know what I am.
A burb? Press laser mirrors playing the image and the glass in two. And then another crack forms, another and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. And then another. So you're the narrator? I was wondering if I ever get to see you. What are you? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt? Okay, let's just start.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
What are you? Something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you? You said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Huh.
But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Huh? Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Are you part of me or something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is? Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
So do you know about the looping? So many of the times I met you, you denied it, even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me?
Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
Understandable.
For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Yeah, okay. I think, I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know before you die for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god. Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Are we gonna have a run without him? As a final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the long quiet, a vast and nation god, and it is finally time that you wake up. All of this is you. So we were all three of them? Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this falling upon me? Let's talk this through. I still have many questions, and I need answers before I can make a choice. If I ever let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what's the point of me doing anything? Did I even matter what roads I walked, if all of them would lead back to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't be another... I told you what is going to happen when we reach this point. I wonder one... Like, there's no really real point to this. Thing is, I don't want to kill her at all, because death is important. Without death, shit just revolves, and it's just... It removes Everyone just fucks up.
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict. Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us. If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
It was a question! It was a question!
Your lever drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
Appeal to your sharing that you speak about life and death and change and stagnation. But what isn't any of this with me? Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since I got here. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. I won't engage with violence.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
The first time we met, I executed you without a second thought, and at the end of my confrontation with your spirit, I hurled you down a bottomless pit. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation. I did, actually.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
There is no beginning to them, and there is no end.
And there is no
There is only
end.
the flood of
There
bodies.
is only the
In
flood
every
of
moment
bodies.
you hold every possible sensation
Every
at
moment
once,
you
and
hold
then you
every
hold them all
possible
again.
sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
I saw every version of us across reality, but not every reality had you drawing breath. Even then, I went on. The world doesn't need you. You speak about life and death, no? You've done nothing but lecture me, no? You act as though the world can't exist without you. It doesn't matter how I feel. Death, suffering, and oblivion shouldn't fall on others. If we were able to transcend death, then we are responsible for those who hold captive. I get it, there's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll just leave with you. I just don't know how.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free yourself? You fall into yourself. A body of an ancient creature stirs from you its hibernation, and you feel a sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construction pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. But it does not yield.
I love you.
Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks, and we die. What the fuck is going on? You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is.
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Through conflict is in your nature, although conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. This game's fucked up! Wow. Guess you're just gods now. Well, we just are. Like, we didn't become gods. We are just what it is. Status quo, pretty much. This game's good. This shit's really good. But this shit was really fun. Like, I understand there's probably like 1,000 more like endings and things to do, but I like to leave it as it is for now. But holy moly. Everything, the music, all that kind of shit, fucking good. It's a neat game. Neat. What is this fucking image? So that was the good ending? Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting and now that you finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from the main menu in-game menus under the Memories tab. and it's full of clues that will help you undiscovered vessels and interactions. Happy hunting! that was good. I like that one. You saved everyone. Woo! There's a lot of different vessels though. But for now, it's a big like mind twisting kind of game. Oh, it's just fair to help and free her. That shit was good. It was yeah. That was my boyfriend who told me to play it, and for once I listened to him. I am now a different person than I was an hour ago. Well, the ending that we got is pretty status quo. It's just, yeah. Did you ever play Obra Dinn? What the fuck is Obra Dinn? Let me see. A bloop 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 bloop. Obra Dinn. Oh, that one. I have not actually. How much is it? It's 25 bucks. I guess we can try it. It looks very fucked up. For people who don't know what we're talking about, this is the game. The artistic like aspect of it seems insane. Yeah, I'll get it. Obra Dinn could run on a calculator. I don't think so. Looking at the graphics behind it, it's just, yeah, sure, there's no colors, but there's still a massive 3D engine behind it. But, chat, I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'm actually gonna take off for now. The reason being, the boyfriend and I do have to go to, how's it called? We have to go to the groceries, and I also have to go buy some wood for like the back stuff behind me, since I do want to start like building the Bicolin videos. So I need a proper background if we're gonna be filming the proper videos. So yeah. So chat, it's been fun. I love every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you as always. It's been I know we didn't stream a lot this weekend, but hey, it's all right. There will be some weekends like that. Next weekend, sadly, will probably very much the same. Jinx buying wood. God damn it, boss. But yeah, I will buy Obra Dinn, and that's what we're going to be playing probably maybe this week, if not next week. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I'll keep you guys posted on the Discord and or Patreon. So yeah, join the Discord if you feel like being part of this little community of ours, and that's it. Chat, it's been cool. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys probably someday this week, okay? Love you all. Bye-bye now.